Stay alive, don't text and drive.
That call to action was made Wednesday at the state capitol by a group of Roadway safety advocates.
Having to be on your phone all the time in the car is an addiction, just like drugs. It's a growing epidemic.
Attempts to address that epidemic started more than 10 years ago. Several cities across Texas had ordinances restricting or outright banning cell phone use while driving. Austin was one of them. But at the state capitol, those local efforts, which were described as patchwork and government overreach, were scaled back to texting. The only total ban is in school zones during school hours.
The current statewide texting bill enacted in 2017 is a step in the right direction, but it's limited in what it prohibits.
SB 47 would amend the current law by restricting all cell phone use in vehicles to only hands-free devices. It's called Allie's Way Act.
We could make history with this bill.
Jamie White is involved in this reform effort because of what happened to her daughter. This is video of 2-year-old Allie White. She was killed in a Round Rock parking lot back in 2019 while walking with her father.
My husband was actually trying to pull her out of the way. This driver was so distracted that the kids in the back of her car were even screaming at her to get off the phone before she ran over my daughter in front of my husband.
Under the current law, a distracted driving charge in Texas is not limited to texting. It includes being sleepy, eating and drinking, putting on makeup, brushing your hair, reaching for an object or a pet, even adjusting the radio or talking to a passenger.
Nationally, distracted driving kills over 3,300 people, or about 9 people per day, including 400 Texans. In 2023, it also caused serious injury to 2,800 Texans. It's worth noting, however, that these numbers are likely significantly higher in reality because when police are filling out their crash reports, it's unlikely that a driver is going to admit to being on their cell phone.
The Alleyways Act could make enforcement less subjective, according to White.
This is senseless. So this bill would save lives. It would produce the consequences needed because Allie's killer got nothing. Walked away, killed my child, and walked away scot-free. Something needs to happen.